Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we're back in Spin Tires taking a look at a new crawler map. Now, this particular map, I want to say, is probably, at least from the screenshots, it looks like one of the hardest maps that I've seen so far lately. So we brought a couple of really capable vehicles along. We brought the JK8, and we brought my Jeep. We brought my XJ. And what we're going to do is we're going to explore some of the paths with the JK8, and then we're going to explore some of the other ones with my Jeep. And I'm thinking about probably taking the JK8 out first. What I'm going to do is, that's a little bit iffy with the camera. What I'm going to do is, because as you can see, it's like there's stuff all over the place, like literally all over the place. And you can see how it's marked too, which is like, it's kind of interesting because I'm guessing the trail that's marked like red and gray is more difficult, and then the blue trails are a little easier. And then kind of like these, the ones with the yellow and blue markings, I'm guessing those are more like, I guess, trial style trails. I'm not sure. But we're going to set off and see what we can find and what trails, just see what trails we end up on. Now, I'm actually recording this particular video in my new place, which there'll be a vlog coming very soon detailing all of that. But I feel like you guys are really going to like it. It's something that's been in the works for a while, and now that we're here, it's a big difference, I think, for for recording and stuff like that. The recording quality is a little bit better just because of the fact that it's like a carpeted floor instead of like a hardwood floor, which means because the thing is, a hardwood floor is like terrible for recording quality because sound always bounces off of it and echoes. And even when you have a bunch of sound padding on the wall, it's like having carpet is almost just as good as having like acoustic padding on the wall. So it just is one of those things that you have to either choose, like, what do you want? Do you want like hard floors? Because the thing is, in my last place, I had hard floors, and it was kind of tricky getting the sound to be right. And I don't even have any acoustic paneling in here yet, and it already sounds better. So I'm really happy with that. Now, oh god, this is getting interesting. It's just really like the trails so far have trees. No, not really, but the trails so far, at least of what I'm seeing, is very, see if we can get into high. Yeah. Just climb right up and no problem. Now, the trails so far, I'm sure these are the easy ones. They're kind of just, you just kind of like flow through them. They're really simple trails. And actually, if you've got the mod that takes the fog away, you can see all the way out to the garage from here, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get, I want to see if we can get to a little bit of a more difficult area. Is that a trail? I have to check and see if that's a trail. It is. It's kind of like a side trail. So what we're finding ourselves doing, honestly, is kind of winding around. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go straight and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, we kind of need to get going before we can shift it into high. There's a couple of vehicles, very few though, that can just start right off the bat in high, but most vehicles, nah. It's not a capability of most vehicles. This is cool. That's the edge of the map, and this is cool though. It's like a really open, very hilly kind of trail. It's got a lot of rocks though, so I'm sure it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be tricky. And I haven't driven the JK8 in a long time. Like, I haven't even driven it after doing the rock traction fix, so I'm sure it'll go really well. It looks like, I would say it's probably got 37s, maybe 40s, but probably 37s on it. I love these trials poles that, they're kind of like trials markers. That is really cool. Like, if you're doing like an actual off-road park style map or like a trials course, you can really get into it a lot more. And they're animated. So if you hit them, I mean, yeah, you'll go through them a little bit, but they are animated, and you can hit them. Let me see if I hit this one, if I see what happens. If I hit it with the tire, it'll probably... Oh, yeah, it bends. Okay. So they're properly animated and everything. That's awesome. Oh, this is difficult. And you can, if you notice, they've taken all of the trees out of the nearby area, so you really have no winch points to work with either. So that bugs me. That bugs me because if you need to winch, what are you going to do? but at the same time, it's literally makes it so you have to pick a line. It's not like you can kind of pick a line if you want and then winch if you have to. No, you have to pick a line. There's no way you can't pick a line. Come on, just find some traction around these rocks. It's doing all right, actually. It's a really steep hill. Really steep hill. I mean, I'm trying to kind of convey how steep this is, especially with the rocks. There's a good view for you of how steep the hill actually is. Get a little bit over. There we go. I think the problem, too, is the fact that, well, not really a problem, but just something you're going to have to get used to is the fact that these trails are going to be really tight. I mean, if you're used to maps with big, wide-open trails, you're not going to be at home here, and it's going to take some time to get used to. But I honestly have been really, really waiting for a good, challenging map in Spin Tires that could be used as a proving ground for new vehicles, to see how capable they are on the trail, see how capable they are on the rocks, that kind of stuff. And this is a really good map for that, and it's realistic too. Like you feel like this could be an actual trail. It's not like, oh well, you know, it's kind of realistic and that's kind of cartoony, you know, in some other areas. No, this is like the videos I've seen of, like, say, Windrock Park, for example. And Windrock Park, if you try and say Windrock Park fast, I guarantee you will mess it up. This might be the only way to get up there. No. Oh, God. We went through the barrier. I'm going to try and get back up, because if I can get back up, we can save the run. Okay, yeah, we're all right. We'll be okay. Because it's like, if you end up going back down the hill, oh my God, you're toast. You are absolute toast. There. If you can sneak it in high, we're just bypass that trials point. Not even gonna worry about it. And then put it back in low. But no, if you can get it into high quick enough, you'll roar right up that section. And in a minute, once we finish this little course, I'm going to switch to my Jeep and see what we can do with my Jeep. Because I'm curious because my Jeep should... This is a hell of a sharp corner, by the way. Like, you have to have vehicles with, like... You know what would do really well here? Something with four-wheel steer. If you had four-wheel steer, you'd be able to cut these corners really tight. Way tighter than this can. Can't decide if we should go up the rock or around the rock. I'm going up it. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going up. I'm just straight up. Oh, it had some traction for a second. There we go. It's gripping up. I think that's at that point, it's more the rear axle getting grip on the rock. Just working the steering. Those rocks are just going to, yeah, come down the hill at me. All right, we need another plan. We need a new plan for this. Oh. And this, I know, is slightly cheating, but we can work our way around that side. I mean, I feel like if we spent a long time trying to get up that one rock, then that's fine. If we were in multiplayer, that would be fine. But I'm trying to show you guys as much of the map as I can, which is kind of tricky if you're going to try and focus on one spot the whole time. Oh my God, look at the corner you have to make, like, right on top of the rock. If you go straight, you're, like, dead. Doomed. Like, there's nothing you can do. We'll finish this course later, though, because I want to get some time in my Jeep on some of the other trails, and I am going to head for that red trail behind the garage. It takes a while to start up, too, just like my XJ. I wonder if that's, I feel like my XJ may almost, have a fuel pump issue or something, because it takes a little while to start. Not always, but it takes a little while to start a good few times. It's, on the regular, for sure. Oh, God, we're going backwards, help. Just get me back up onto the trail, and we'll be okay. I think that spot right there up to the right is where we need to go to get to what I think is the difficult trail. This is so much faster than the JK8, which is funny because the JK8 in real life would be so much faster than an XJ. XJs are slow, dude. XJs are so slow. Then again, I mean, it's a Jeep, and most Jeeps are slow, and they don't have to be fast, but still. I'll put it in low range for this. We should be in low range anyway. We should have been in low range already. Just going to keep an eye on the map. Okay, we need to keep going this way and then make a left. And then that should put us onto what like I said, what I think is labeled as a difficult trail. So far, this is like, it's realistic, it's very, like, I don't know, it's very uneven, it's very flexy, but I think at the same time, I mean, it's still maintaining a realism factor. Like, that's what I'm kind of watching out for on this map, is like, if it all of a sudden becomes super unrealistic, but so far it hasn't done that at all. Oh, we got a bridge, and that bridge is actually kind of cool because it's, let's see how high it is. It's high enough that it's, like, right at the tops of the trees. Oh, my. Yeah, that's the difficult trail. I can see that. I can see that being the difficult trail. Okay, so this goes over. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's tricky. This goes over it. So what we'll do is if you guys want me to come back and do some more, like, I guess, you know, investigating this map and stuff like that, I'm going to, but I really wanted to just get a basic idea. And, like, so the first portion we did this time was, and I love how there's fuel points all throughout the, oh my god. Just random trial section right here. That's ridiculous. Okay, need to stop right here, and put in low range and see what we can do. Because there's no way that I'm going to end this video without trying this section out. It's crazy. Putting all of my XJ's grip and flex to work here, pretty much. Oh my god. That would have had a really high chance of breaking an axle if that actually happened. Come on. I feel like it's got more grip than the JK8, but at the same time, I mean, well, it also flexes more than the JK8, so we may be able to find grip in areas the JK8 can't. See if we can use the rock. I'm trying to use the rock for grip, and it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. Ooh, well, what it'll do is it'll grab grip, grab traction, and then it'll bounce, and then roll back. So, God, it's tricky. And this map is weird, too, because it's not really, it's not anything that you're used to. It's very difficult. Oh, my God. It caught grip for a second, and then bounced, and was done. Okay, so from now on, we know this map is, like, officially the rock crawler testing ground, because that's just what it is. I mean, we're literally resting on a tree, almost, pretty much. But, if there's any vehicles you guys want me to bring back here, and I'm also going to do the thing is, if that trail that we drove over was supposed to be the difficult one, and we just rolled over on something that wasn't quite that, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a fun map. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later, and hope you guys enjoyed.